to some fun fantasy. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hope everyone's having a good one. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup before we get started. I've just been sitting here listening to the menu music because it's really fucking nice. Every time, man. It's just so good music. Hey, you devil, how's it going? Alright. Oh, yeah. Ugh. So where did we leave off? We were talking about what we wanted to do with the team moving forward. And we blew up a castle. Not before looting the shit out of it, though. So, you know, fun times. So two kids taking turns punching each other in the face today? Yeah, sounds about right. Oh god, where's that? That is hitching a lot. Alright, let me see if I can do something about that. There's something open in the background that's not supposed to be technically you, but you're not really doing much. Technically you, actually. Sure, fuck it. Run that off, turn that off. Okay, there we go. That'll have to do for now. Alright, where was I? Oh, I see. Okay, let me set up some auto things for a fight and think about what I'm doing. I can't remember what guy it does. Summon. Honestly, if you attack. That's it. There we go. Alright. Oh boy. I got to tell you one of the best selling points of the thing you were recommending yesterday. Yeah, go for it. I mean, you already, like, pretty much sold me on it, and I'm currently considering whether or not I buy it now or have to wait for, like, another sale. Meet a pretty woman and a handsome man who are both bi and in a poly relationship. Wow. That does sound pretty good. Oh. You can fuck them both and marry them for an ending? Ah. Ain't that a way to do it? Dude, there's one game that caught my eye recently. You can also choose to cuck one of them. Oh, that's rough. No, there's a game that caught my eye recently, and it will be one of the times where I might have to look up like some guide stuff beforehand if I was to play it, because there is a specific ending I would play for. See if I can find it. It's on my phone, is the problem. Give me a sec. Like the name of it's on my phone somewhere. Stellar Glow. That's the name of it. Let me open up a tab and Stellar Glow. Where is... Turn on this so I can show this. Ignore the tabs. The tabs are just Final Fantasy stuff or Magic the Gathering stuff. Well, it's all Magic the Gathering, actually. So, yeah. So this is the game here, Stellar Glow. So the reason why I want to play this is because there is apparently an ending, and it is considered better than the true ending. Where you, like, romance the demon lord, or the basically the witch, the evil witch. In it. Like, that's the only thing I know about the game. I know actually nothing about this game, other than the fact that you can romance the final villain. And I'm like, you've got me at least curious. Oh yeah, I should probably turn my VTuber thing back on. There we go. But yeah, you've at least got me curious. Because, like, how can I not be curious about a game where I can romance the villain? Dude, I love villainous stories too much. How can I not want to fucking see this shit? It's like, screw all of these other ones. To be fair, she also looks really cool. Like, I actually like her outfit. So this is the villain. There is one element of it I do not like. It's I don't think I need to go into why I might have an issue with it. A little bit. My head is currently hiding most of the issue I have with it. I think the rest of the design of her is really cool though. The problem is it's a 3DS game, so I'll have to figure out how I'm doing that if I wanted to even do it. But like, dude, the antagonist though, because I believe this is the antagonist. Shorts would fix that problem. Oh dude, Shorts would 100% fix that problem. But like, this is the protagonist, and my god, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Kirito slash, this character slash this character slash this character slash this character. Like, all the characters from every generic isekai ever being put into this game. It's incredible that that's the protagonist of this. I can't wait for him to whip out his smartphone. Y'all watch that anime where he fucking, it was an isekai with a smartphone? Kirito X Malith Fusion? Fuck no. But yeah, no, like, I'm sorry. The design of that final boss, like, scythe wielding, purples and blacks, and like, very flowing attire, you speak to me on so many levels with that design. And as the hairstyle like your model? Wait. Yeah, I see it. I accept that. Hey yo, it's fucking Sparkle from Star Rail. Yeah, no, so if I was to play that game, I would possibly have to look up, like, I would look up all essential information to date the final boss. Like, what do I need to do for it, and then the rest I'll figure it out. If I was to play that. I would love to find more games like that, though, that are just more doable. Because I don't know, there's a game on my my watch list, or whatever, wish list on Steam, I think it is, yeah. Hasn't come out yet, but there's a demo for it. And it's literally like, you're the villainess sent back in time. And it's like a tactics game. The Great Villainess Strategy of Lily. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. That's coming out in like 7 weeks' time. I really want to play that. Yeah, it's coming out in like mid-late July. And that one looks really, really funny. Because it's a tactics game, but it's also villainous storyline. Like, I don't know, it just sounds really up my alley. It sounds good. It sounds really good to me. Anyway, we're here to play Final Fantasy. I assume I probably need to go to the boat, see what's there. Hey, Sid.
If only I'd never made those infernal machines. Everything. This is all my fault. If it weren't for me.
Sid! Professor!
It must be tough for him.
I saw the driver of my food take a picture of the house and drive away with the burger. Oh, that's fucking disgusting. No. Dude, that's actually... I've dealt with that myself a couple of times. That's just foul. You should immediately fucking, like, report that. Like, I hate that shit. I don't think there was anything I missed in here, so I'm just not gonna bother going through all of it. Well, I mean, the very clear and obvious thing to do is to go off to the left, right? Alright. Sorry, yawning. Dude, I love Geomancer. Just looks like they're in a onesie. I just want to know, like that looks like PJs. You cannot convince me that Ferris does not look like they're in their PJs. I am undust. God, that's such a strong move right now. I expect long term it's not going to feel that strong. Silent bees. Dude. Bees are scary enough, right? In some regards. Imagine a giant-sized bee, right? Already, that's fucking terrifying. Imagine that shit quiet. That shit sneaking around. Well done, you have a new fear unlocked. Like, what the fuck? You're just walking around, you turn around and there's a bee that's like the size of 2 men. Just hovering there. You're just fucking dead. You're just dead. To be fair, the creatures of the, like, Final Fantasy are massive, bro. Fucking terrifying to think about. It's both like the games, and since they have different personalities, they give different options to manage the kingdom depending on the role they're assigned as. Matt, you're really making me want to play the kingdom, that, like, Pathfinder Kingdom game. Like, genuinely, I already kind of wanted to play it, like, after you suggested it. I really want to play it now. Oh, there is no way I'm gonna be able to, like, traverse whatever is coming up. That sand looks like it's moving, which probably tells me I can't traverse it. It probably needs, like, a hovercraft or some shit. How much was it again? Give me a sec. I'm gonna pull it up instead. It was Pathfinder Kingmaker, right? Oh god. Oh, that's really hard to look at. Oh no. Oh, this is a puzzle thing? Because it's gonna move me, yeah. I do not like the vision stuff in this game. How do I leave? I'm pressing the buttons. There we go. Because, yeah, it says very clearly I need to take a route to get here. Or there. I don't think I can actually, yeah, there is literally no accessible route currently that lets me get out of here. Because the only way to get further is behind the cacti, because otherwise it's there, and there, and I don't think I get to move during the sand. I also just don't want to be there because that's nausea-inducing, like, holy shit. It's the silent bees again. I guess I'm supposed to go to the library. Oh my god, it's a mithril dragon. I don't know if that's actually something we're scared of. I mean, so far it's taken a lot of damage. Let's go back to the town to heal up. I feel like going into the village, the library right now is like maybe ill-advised. It's a fucking chimera. That can't be right. Yeah, it's white. I'm gonna leave. I have a feeling that's kind of like the mini boss of the area. Like how we had the other one in the previous zone, like it's kind of just an extra strong enemy. Man, you remember when they had like churches in these games and that's how you had to do your res effect instead of just going to the inn to rest? In this world, it's literally just sleep it off, motherfucker. I kind of like the church mechanic. I mixed feelings, actually. So this is where I, like, again, call me out on this if you will, but like, from a development standpoint, it's probably easier for the player to just not have to worry. Right? Like, as a player, you can just do your shit. You don't have to go from one location, because that was the thing with the early games, is you had to go to the church, then you had to go rest. And the church also cost in the first game, which is something a lot of people forget. It wasn't much, but it added up, especially in early game, when like you might be pushing further than you're supposed to. It was like 100 or something gold, which was a lot. The economy in the first game was garbage. Like, you did not get much money. In comparison to this game, I'm accidentally at 34k. And this is early game still. You wouldn't easily get to 34k in like mid-game or late game sometimes in the first one. Which is interesting because it begs an argument of like inflating the currency. Like they probably have a higher cap point now. So because you're now in a situation of, does that mean that they just gave you more money so they could make you spend more money? No, because it feels like I have way more things I can purchase. Was that the intention? Welcome to what happens when you start looking at games in an analytical way and not in the fun I would play. I'm gonna play the fucking video game way. Imagine playing a video game to play a video game. Could never. Oof. Well, I guess we're just gonna go to this library. Whoa! Yawn. Sorry, I've clearly not woken up yet. It doesn't help. Okay, you wanna hear something fucking funny? I'm not even kidding with this. I have started dreaming about Magic the Gathering. Specifically the Final Fantasy set. Like last night, I remember dreaming about playing a Sephiroth deck. The Sephiroth that's the mono black one. That gives you the emblem on flip. The Aristocrats one. I need fucking help, man. Library of the Ancients. The basement stacks have been overrun by monsters. Mid? That's Professor... Oh my god, Mid? My god, his grandson is Mid. Didn't wake up yet. It's evening already before I realized I just done with. Ah, you're fine. So that's lagging again. There we go. What the why are you like this? Okay, that's weird. dreamt about my job, literally just... close my eyes and see the people tasks I do daily. I'm not gonna lie, back when I worked at, like, Macca's, so specifically Macca's was the one I had this problem with. I would dream about work and what happened. This is, it sounds so depressing to this. So what happened was I would start dreaming about, like, being on the line making the burgers. And I started doing that so much that, like, I hadn't been on the line for a while. I came back on the line and they're like, okay, we kind of expect you to fuck up a little bit. I came in and I was significantly better than I had ever been on the line. And they're like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I don't want to tell you. They're like, have you been trained? I don't want to let's not talk about it. I had literally trained myself up during my sleep. I fucking hate it. Welcome to why, like, I hate how my brain can work. Is if I really want to get better at something, I can. But it's like in the most depressing ways that it uses up way more of my brain in ways that I don't like using. Mid? That's Professor Sid's grandson, you know? None of us have the faintest idea where Mid's run off to. Mid mentioned something about looking for a book. Haven't seen him since then. So yeah, if you ever want to get better at your job, I guess just dream about it. That's fucking depressing. Why is this here? Okay. Is it just to teach me about that? Is it a mechanic? I don't know. This is the Library of Ancients, an archive of old texts. Why, you should be reading right now. Some books in the basement have been possessed by monsters. Such a shame. According to one of our texts, long ago the crystals were much more powerful than they are today. After learning that, Professor Sid created machines to increase the power of the crystals to how it once was. Far to the south of here is the village Jakor. They have excavated all sorts of precious items from the ruins there. This is the book I'm after. I feel like something quite important is written within these pages. Power to Yalgor, Martha Cord, Barbels appeared at Lynchfide, whose vicious sound way beneath his library. Oh, is that another summoner? This is the library's oldest tome. However, half of its pages have been lost, so we don't really know what it's about. A long time ago, Ifrit would burn the possessed books for us. We only want to burn the books that are possessed, but we don't know which ones those are. I'm gonna treat this as a potentially scary fight. Just in case, right? Okay, that wasn't a scary fight at all. Why is it so empty in here? Why are you rummaging around my brain? No, it's rude. Give the strange stuff I found to the man from Wait, what? Give the strange stuff I found to that man from Tycoon. The Mage's journey finally started learning monster skills. Arrow, level 5 death. Well, I guess I fought the book that is evil. Oh no, I bet some of those fucking they might have had special moves. I fucked up. Fucking, I have no idea. It's just exploring, I guess. So I guess I should be... maybe playing... to, like, try and get skills out of these? I don't know, this dude doesn't seem to be giving me a skill. Maybe this one? Yeah, there we go. Does the miss count? It does not, okay. That's annoying. I mean, I only... Okay, so I need to get... Oh, I need to get hit by that? Hang on a minute. I had to get hit by a thing that probably is an insta-kill? I don't know if I like the sound of that. Okay. Stop hitting me and hit me with the fucking other thing. God damn it! I swear to God. Alright. Just gonna leave that to it for a little bit. I'll look back in a moment. This is so stupid. How is this missing so often? Like, surely, what is the odds of it failing? Like, I get that it's probably a low chance, but like, seriously. Do I need to like lower my fucking evasion stat or something? The problem is, it's probably not evasion stat, it's probably just, okay, how do I say? Miss probably means that it was just not thing, so it means that they probably resisted it. Is typically how a lot of the early Final Fantasies did that shit. Miss means like not affected, not that it didn't hit. Oh my god. So it's not a, yeah, I don't think it's evasion related. It's just not hitting me. Miss me with that shit. I don't want it to. I want it to hit me. If it hits me, then that's good, because then I get it. Oh, I'm gonna fucking just kill you. The fuck do you do? Do you hit something cool for me? High resistance? Yeah, I think it's just higher resistance stuff. Again, miss, I'm pretty sure is synonymous with resist. Like that's the case in most of the early things. I got moon flute anyway. That's something. I don't think I have any way of making this. I could lower my magic defense. Yeah, no defenses. Surely that will go well. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. So this time we're hoping for... Oh my god, I need to be real careful. I don't think it does shit all. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Alright, I'm just gonna kill it. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the resist back on, and we'll can go from there. So it looks like it's gonna be one of those, like, I just need to let it RNG into it. Which is really fucking annoying. Got your food finally? Hell yeah.
Did you get enough to share with the class?
There's a pic on Discord. Show off. It's a nice looking burger, I gotta say. You know what? Nah, I'll leave that one alone. I was gonna, like, ask a really funny, like, future question. But I'll leave that one alone. Because I was gonna... nah, I'll ask it. So I was just thinking, what is the funniest thing you could think of to do if I, per se, released, like, a plushie or something at some point, based around me? What is the funniest thing you think you could do with it? It's like, you see it all the time, right? As they'll, like, do, first things first, the char. Oh yeah, no, the char's gotta be on the list. Because it's like, you see certain YouTubers make a plushie and they're like, maybe I shouldn't have because of what everyone does with it. Like, there's been some people that have blended them, which you have to go out of your way and say you cannot suggest that as a good idea. Dude, boss fights take less time. Plus it as a game. Hell yeah. No, what's gonna be funny is I gotta try and find like a way of getting the smaller plush to smaller than normal plushes, so it's like you put it and then all the other ones are just giant behind it. The important things. Man, I'd love to do a plushie though. You have any idea how much like I beat the shit out of my own plushie? That sounds fucking hysterical. At what point do you think I'm actually gonna get the effect? To my understanding, I need it to actually hit me. So, I'm literally just waiting for it to one-shot one of my guys randomly. And I'm just healing to ensure that I can get there. And it's an AoE spell. Only one of my characters doesn't have learn on it, so it can hit a lot of my party and it will be fine. And it's out of fucking MP. Kill it. Just fucking kill it. So fucking aggravating. I need to go heal. Is there like a heal point further up? Oh my lord, what am I looking at? Trying for that boss to hit you with AoE. It's not even a boss! It's a fucking random enemy! I swear to god, if we do come across a boss though that requires that shit,
None shall pass!
I hate these fights. Oh look, it's a new page. Cool, just killed Ferris. Ooh! Just covered fucking Galoof and... White, it literally is described as covered in gummy liquid. That's fucking foul, my man. You kill Ferris and cover my two guys in white sticky stuff? Ew. The fuck's wrong with you? Escaped the jar, exactly. Oh shit!
I am a friend. For many years I have existed, sealed within the pages of this book. Only those who can withstand my flames will be granted the privilege of summoning me.
Fuck, shit, fuck. I do not have the mana for this.
Enough!
You have proven worthy. I shall crown you. Get fucked, Ifrit. Just get in the box. Get in the jar, Ifrit. Received summon monster Ifrit. Nice. You want to do your thing? So now I can summon Ifrit. Yeah. Can burn shit. Oh, I could burn books! It's probably something I shouldn't be as excited about. Do your fucking spell, you asshole! And hit with it too, while you're at it. Ah! Am I too high a level? Am I just too high a level that this can never hit me? Like, what the fuck? What do I need to do for this thing to fucking hit me? God damn it. Maybe it kills characters under critical levels? You know? Maybe it is a condition. You might not be wrong with that, actually. Maybe it is a conditional kill. So it's like an execute? Oh, well, he just fucking killed it. Cast, you dumb thing. Nah. Doesn't look like that's the answer either. Just fucking kill it. Did I get Deathclaw? Yeah, we got Deathclaw last time. If I go to magic, blue magic, Deathclaw. We also grabbed Moon Flute just a second ago. Ifrit's on the team now. Yeah, we also have Ifrit. I was hoping to see if I could get this fucking level 5 death thing. Have you fought Ifrit yet? Yeah, we just came from that. Yeah, Ifrit, sorry, sir. See? Does that give you your answer? page 64 yet. Oh no, it's page 128. It's the cum demon. Kill the cum demon. But yeah, page 64, level 5 death has been the problem we've had, is it just doesn't hit. It keeps getting resisted. Like, 3 of our 4 team have it. You need to be a multiple of 5? So there's a condition for it. So I need to level up twice? Is that what I'm hearing? Does it require my level to be a specific thing? Is that what the level 5 thing for it means? I know I need to get hit by the skill. That's the problem. I'm not getting hit by the skill. Like, I'm just not getting hit by it. It's not... because it's resisting, it counts as a miss. Okay, so I need to be a level... Cool. There we go. So now we know what the reason why we've been not getting hit by it is. So we're level 18, which means that we're not a multiple of 5. Do I get it right? Yeah, so it looks like it's anything, it's a multiple of 5. Okay. So, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 is where we have to go to. Ah, shit. The worst part is everyone's gonna be the same level, basically. Okay, so I need to fast farm then. Only one person's level 20. Yeah, but the problem is everyone's very equalized on where their levels are at. Like, yeah, I get you're trying to help, but like, we've got the info now, so I know what I need to do, but like, nothing else changes. The fact that all of them are very similar means I have to be kind of just on hoping that I get one to level up and not the other. So I'm just gonna speed through as much as I can. When is it? Yeah, I know. That's not what we're saying. Yeah. Yes, I know what basic math is. Surprisingly enough, I do know basic math. You're 18. Yes. Incredible observation skills. I expect nothing less from chatters. God, I need to do so many 5 together levels. I need to. And all of that to get to this spot that does nothing. Man, imagine being 18 again. That'd be nice. Actually, no, I don't think I want to be 18 again. Being 18 in the modern day sounds horrific. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this is one of those things where, like, I was training out to be a teacher. I don't think I would be happy with how classrooms are at the moment. Especially here in New Zealand. You can kill someone off if you don't want to be level 20. I know. I'm probably going to do that. Especially knowing Faris is very easy to kill. You don't get experience if you're dead. Yes, I know. How many times do you think I'm going to be able to say the yes, I know statement? Damn, here I am thinking that 18 is divisible by 5. Exactly. I know let's see. I know kids who are like 15 and 17 and I would kill someone not to be their teacher if I had to. Like, again, it's hard for me because I come from the perspective, I actually really wanted to be a teacher. I really, really did. And it's really hard, the fact that I look at it now and I'm just like, if I was to do teaching, I feel like I would only do, like tertiary level, I think at this point. Which, to be fair, I have been pseudo-offered a position at tertiary level education. If I finish the degree that I'm technically still on, that I'm just on pause from, I have a very, very high chance of getting hired by them. Which would be cool, because it's a software engineering focusing primarily on like game development, for example. So that would probably be quite a fun one for me to do. One or two more fights, and I think just our main character's gonna level up. This fucking cum bug, man. Like, I'm guaranteed Faris is gonna level up at this point. Okay, that's gonna be rough then, because Bart and Galoof are gonna now level up on the next fight. I was hoping only one of them would. I could kill Galoof to ensure that he doesn't. But I don't think that's gonna be worth it. Then I have to get lucky to try and get, 64. Turn up again. Okay, so they're at 19 now. There's a chance. There's a chance that I can force the thing to not get there in time. We have room, because we need to get to 20. It'd be really funny if you did you wipe. I have a high doubt I wipe. I do need to probably just go back and heal and get items though. Like go back to the town. Prepare for this a little bit better. Night Mage has a spell that resets the battle. I don't think I have that though. That's the main problem with that. God, I need so many fucking EXP to get to the levels that I need for this. Hang on a minute. I don't think I can go back. No, I can't. Okay, thank God. Couldn't remember where the trigger was for it. Is it return or something? Let me have a look. If it is, I don't have it. Guess what? Guess what? What?
It's the silent bees again.
You made a new cat game. What the fuck do you mean by cat game? You're just gonna be curious on that term. Your friend group is now doubled. My friend group has doubled since the last time we met. Actually, no, it's Anakin that says that, right? It says, a gang of cats? Ah, okay. I mean, that explains it a little bit. My friend group has doubled since the last time we met, Count. Introverts be like... Alright, we need to buy some from some usable items. So I have the stuff we need. Definitely want those. I can't buy elixir or aether, so we're just gonna have to put on potions. With that, 70 potions should do. What is common sometimes post is triple. So I've explained this before. I can actually show this very easily. How I do chat, because you might wonder how do I have like both Twitch and YouTube chat together. I use StreamerBot. This is a program I run on my computer. Simply that, right? This is how I run a lot of the stuff. It's all internal. It's how I can run it through so I can see events, and I can see chat, and I can see all that, and then I can post that also to the screen. If my computer lags, the server that this is hosting lags, and it creates triplicate messages, is what happens. That's genuinely what happens. So if you ever wonder why, like, you'll see triplicate messages a couple of times, then you'll see, like, the chat will have, like, a bit of a loading bar, that's because I'm quickly tabbing over to stop and start server. So, for example, I'll do this and then this, you'll see on the chat there's a bit of a loading bar right there. It says loading at the very top of it, and after a moment it will act as if nothing had happened. See? IP address? They know her IP? Yeah. I mean, in a sense, that's a very valid way of thinking about what they can give away. I would really like if I could buy MP giving stuff. I rolled staycations, dude. So you wanna know why we're talking about healing items and not rods at the moment? It's because that's what I actually need. I need survivability. I don't need damage. Damage I'm fine on. How like an auto battle with melee attack, like just normal attacks, and probably get through most of these fights with very little damage. I also do know when it's a triplicate message and when it's a thing. In case you are wondering that as well. Because I do have the time of when the message is sent, and if the message is exactly the same time, then I can tell that it's a triplicate message. And not just someone posting a message 3 times. I have additional information available to me that you guys don't see. There is a reason why I know when things lagging like more often than you guys do. I think it was there. Thought I tricked you. Oh, I'm in my cunning trap. What is this, fucking JoJo's? You thought you were outsmarting me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting. Damn, I miss JoJo's. When's the new season coming out? The Steel Ball Run? I know it's in production. I know where it's at, though. Have we got a release window? Steel Run. Anime. Sometimes probably next year? That's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, it looks like it's just... they have only announced that they're doing it. They're not announced anything further. Which is kind of sad. I mean, it's gotta be, like, it's gonna be a big deal, because that's probably one of the most anticipated anime. Anticipated JoJo parts. Right? Like, no offense to the previous one, but it's way less beloved than, like... trying to think. Giorno's probably one of the most loved ones. So is Stardust Crusaders. A lot of people have problems with Diamond is Unbreakable, which I don't really agree with. I think that was very much like getting the feel for actually using stands in more day-to-day life instead of just a really insane, like, specific thing. So it has its problems, sure, but like the rest of it's pretty great. Then Part 5 was the one that people wanted an anime of to fix the poor manga scans. That's kind of fair. The adaptation isn't all that good. So, this is where I'll call out. The problem is not the adaptation. So, a lot of people might not like this. Part 6 was just not that great of a part. And it was held together because Jolene. Jolene was the reason Part 6 is interesting. But people didn't realize how lacking Jolene was in JoJo feeling. Until, like, way too late, I'll be honest. This racist, take it back. Damn. But I genuinely feel that's one of the biggest issues of all, right? It's like... Jolene is an attempt at writing a character that was very different. Pucci was the best part, though. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to deny that, like, again, that's the argument that the villains are always one of the most compelling parts of a JoJo part. But so is their juxtaposition against the main character, right? And Foo Fighters is pretty good, yeah. But like, that's the point, right? Is that every JoJo part is defined best by the protagonist versus the antagonist. What is the juxtaposition between these? And the first one, we have brotherly, like, problems. things. Like, again, it's very family orientated, and it's Dio going far grander and wider. Part 2, it's actually quite interesting because it's dealing with longer standing issues. It's dealing with a kind of now creating this longer standing thing with the characters and pushing it beyond that. Part 3 is coming back to Dio and his motivations, his alterations of character between what he was and what he is now. And that really adds a lot to it. Like, part 3 is objectively one of the most interesting for what it's trying to do, regardless of its actual contents. I actually think part 3 has a lot of problems with its contents. Part 4 is the experimentation of making stands more commonplace and how that impacts the game, or how it impacts the world, and it makes it really, really fascinating. Like, I really, really like that. Also, it had one of the most, like, all of the villains are great. The difference is, Kira is one of the most interesting villains JoJo's has because he's the most commonplace. Like, while he is an extreme, I'm gonna pause for this. While he's an extreme, he's also, like, the most realistic. He is actually just a serial killer in the real world that happened to get something that made him more powerful in that sense. And it's the beautiful story of someone that supposedly wants normalcy and commonplaceness, but also wants to be known, wants to be noticed, which is the irony of his stand, is his stand makes it so people don't know about him, and then it just becomes so interesting to me. With a lot of that. But the actual general, like, piece-by-piece story, especially the storyline of the first, like, kind of the first villain that they deal with, the first large-scale villain that takes up half the season. It explored characters, and it meant that they didn't have to waste as much time on some of them later. I'll give it that. Part 5 is probably one of the more compelling ones for creativity. It is a great example of what is great with usage of stands and the great usage in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure of, like, now you've got a story of characters utilizing things in ways that you would not think of, right? It's about the creativity of utility. There's a reason why the fact that Giorno has one of the most powerful stands, even baseline, because of the user, not because of how powerful the stand actually is. It's hard to write fights with Kira. Well, the point was that it wasn't supposed to be fights, right? Like, we're not talking about fights per se. Like, we're talking about the storyline around them. It's the same with how, like, you could make an argument with part 3, Dio, like, 90% of the fight between Jotaro and Dio is actually not them fighting. Like, they actually do not, have physical confrontation in anywhere near as much as the scenes that are totaling of that event. Like, the amount of times Dio backs off, the Dio doesn't interact with him, even in stopped time. Even early on in stopped time, which is when he theoretically should be able to do it, and he's got no problems. Because of his overcautiousness, from what happened with Jonathan. He doesn't want to rush things because Jonathan had that weird bullshit that happened, and that caused him to lose. He doesn't want to have that happen again, but because of that overcautiousness, mixed with his ego, they are at ends with each other, which leads to him being reckless at the wrong moments and overcautious at the wrong moments. And that's what makes that fight interesting, is you've got, theoretically, a godlike being losing to a dude that punches people hard. Because the dude that punches people hard recognized the weaknesses, exploited a lot of them, and he got pissed off. And the scariest part about Jotaro when he gets pissed off, he gets smarter. He gets more calculating. The more and more angry he is, the scarier of a threat he is because of that. And that's what makes him unique. And a lot of the other characters don't have that. Star Platinum's kind of god tier in its own right? Not really. Star Platinum's absolutely garbage in terms of stats and in terms of usability external to the user. The user utilizes it in weird ways, which gets around a lot of the weaknesses, but like, if you remove stop time from Star Platinum, it is a fucking useless stand. Add time stop, even for 1 to 2 seconds, it's insane. Let's agree to disagree. I mean, what do you think it has over stuff like again, it's hard to disassociate the user and the stand. Star Platinum is high strength, high precision. That is all it has going for it. It has an extremely short range. So versus users like Magician's Red, it loses. Versus utility and technical ones, like imagine it versus the magnetic one. I can't remember her name, but the one that could magnetize stuff. He probably would just lose. Versus Hermit Purple, he probably loses as well. Like, Emerald's fucking, was it Green Hermit? What is it? Emerald's Flash? I can't remember the name of the stand. That's the ability name. But like, that one was a stand that should have beaten him if the user hadn't been mind-controlled and egotistical. And that's the point, is like most of the villains that Jotaro goes versus are villains that underestimate him, which is the irony of Dio, is Dio overestimates him and loses because of that. He gives Jotaro time to figure out what to do against him. But that's why it's go to part 4, you've got fighting, all that, and then you've got technical sides of stuff, which is why Jotaro becomes less and less useful versus Kira. Then you get part 5 with Giorno, where Giorno has one of the most technical stands that are given to a main character, having only utility, not much combat ability, but he uses it in combat ways, so it makes it interesting and stuff. Again, part 5 was more about exploring technical and abnormal usage of stands. In fact, the villains had the most straightforward stands most of the time. Part 6 kind of pulled back to where part 4 was, where it stopped being overly complex and just made them commonplace. Not to a bad thing. The problem was that a lot of the villains just felt super forgettable, and the storyline was too heavily focused on Pucciarati and didn't have enough time to develop the storyline between him and Weather Report, in my eyes at least, and it suffered a little bit from that. As well as, again, Jolene. The interesting stuff Jolene does is way too late for me to be happy with. Like, the way to counteract the gravity punches from the second upgrade. Sea Moon. From Sea Moon's punches. Where she does the knot to, like, counteract gravity. Or the gravitational stuff. That is fucking awesome, and I like that. It's just there's not enough technical situations where Stone Ocean gets to, like, flourish. I think it focused too much on the team, and I think it suffered from trying to kind of do what Part 5 did, where it focused on a group of people less than the JoJo. whereas the JoJo felt more important in that arc, in part 6, but didn't get the focus. You can disagree with me on that if you want, but like, again, these are opinion pieces. Then you get to like part 7, I'm interested to see how they're going to do the adaptation for that, because there's a lot of content. And there's a lot of content that can easily be skipped as well. But yeah, if you were to compare the stands that exist with, like, even just the main character stands, if we're talking pre-Dio fight, Star Platinum loses a lot more than you might think. Like, fuck, Crazy Diamond beats Star Platinum pre-time stop ability. That's a wild thing to say, because fucking Crazy Diamond's useless under a lot of situations. It's literally a stand that has high speed, kind of punches well, but has an inversion effect for its damage. Anyway, where the fuck am I supposed to be going? I think my brain's turned off at this point. I need to go through this. Like, again, it's one of those things of, I'm not trying to say, oh, you're wrong, right? That's very much not what I'm trying. Fuck, there was one right here as well. That's kind of funny. We can use that then. I'm just curious to see, like, what's the argument to why Star Platinum's as good as you're supposed, like, theorizing it is. Because you can say, let's agree to disagree, and say, but what's your argument? All you've given me is Star Platinum is kind of god tier in its own right. That's why I'm curious to the argument. If you're not willing to do, debate that, that's fine. And that's not a problem. People should learn to not debate sometimes. I'm just curious. Oh, sticky white stuff. Because that's the magical thing as well. You don't have to agree with my opinion. My opinion could be, but especially knowing that all we're arguing right now is opinions. That's why I like comparing villains of JoJo arcs more, because the power level of the JoJo of each arc just escalates comparatively so fucking much. Each one is normally just stronger than the last, with the only argument being older Jotaro being incredibly strong. Because time stop. Star Platinum Zawildor is a very powerful ability. That's just because time stop is... In baseline JoJo, time stop is arguably one of the strongest effects in the entire, set of abilities. If we're not including Eyes Over Heaven. Which is a hell of a complex story. When you put it in comparison. Because, then, technically speaking, yes, okay, Dio over Heaven, of the world over Heaven, is definitely the strongest we've ever seen. But it's the same argument with the villains. It's really hard to argue whether or not even Dio would be able to defeat Wonder of You, right? I still kinda hate Jotaro getting time stop. I agree. I will not disagree with that. It does feel... mixed feelings on it. It feels a little bit like a cop-out, but it's also a nice kind of explanation of how stands do have a form of, like, connectivity through lineage. And this is something that had been, like, talked about a lot. The fact that technically every JoJo can use Herbert Purple should say a lot. Super strong, super fast. I mean, he's not super fast as a thing. Right? He's fast in close range, but he's not super fast. That was the problem. Yeah, Star Platinum over Heaven. That pissed me off. If we're talking about things that piss me off the most, Star Platinum over Heaven will always be the thing that makes the most, like, aggravating experience. Crazy Diamond is simply a beat stick that can hit you over most other stands in the game, in the stands in the series. So Crazy Diamond has the healing effect. Its punches heal, or no. The wording for it is very particular because of what it can do. The punches of Crazy Diamond can reconstruct, I think is the wording they used, the parts that it impacts. This leads to it never actually being able to lethal punch you, kind of like how, for example, Star Platinum could lethal punch you. It could punch you in the head and kill you. Restore. It's not quite restore, it's because it's not, it doesn't guarantee bring it back to what it was, is the point. He can restructure you. That's the point of Crazy Diamond, and that's the weakness it has. Stand power is powerful on its own. No, that's the point. It's hyper fast. It's not. If you put it versus Star Platinum in a strength test, it would probably lose to Star Platinum. But speed-wise, it would be faster, if I remember correctly. It was saying reconstruct the working state. Interesting. I think that, yeah, that's probably a thing with it. And having whacking healing is nuts. Yeah, and again, that was kind of going towards that, like, creating more commonplace stands that have, like, a bit of a unique quirk to them was what Part 4 tried to do. Part 3 was all about stands existing, they're only combat orientated. Very few of them were utility-esque, right? But it kind of fitted. No, I think reconstruct the working state kind of is accurate. It's not inaccurate, I think, is what we need to kind of take away from it, right? But that's again, like, if you were to see, use peak arguments, Jotaro will probably win versus most of the JoJos because of Time Stop. Excluding Time Stop, he loses to most of the JoJos, including ones that even don't have stands. And that says a lot. Like, I'm confident Star Platinum does not beat Jonathan. Jonathan Prime versus Star Platinum pre-Time Stop? Probably. I think that's a valid one. God experiences inconsistent abilities. I don't remember it being particularly good stats to, but being able to make organs damage reflect is plus 2. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about earlier. Golden Experience is one of the worst combat stands that has ever been created, especially for the main characters. However, in contrast to that, it has some of the strongest utility that will ever be probably given to a JoJo stand. Making it one of the most interesting to me. Like, the damage reflection isn't just a guaranteed thing as well, keep in mind. It is a conditional thing. It requires a very specific conditions to be met to make it useful. Like, Golden Experience's strength is its creativity. And that's why, like, again, it is up to the user as to why it's good or not. And that's the thing that needs to be taken away from it. Part 5 was very complex power-wise with poor translation. People took it a lot of information and misinterpretation of the abilities. I mean, I can't speak to that one very much. Like, I'll always stand by Part 5 was, I wouldn't call it complex, I would call it, I guess, okay, in comparison to Part 5? Oh yeah, no, Part 5 is highly complex. Part 5 is the most complex of the lot of anime ones. Part 5 is highly about complexity and usage of that complexity. That is the point of its abilities in that. Part 6 was it going backwards a little bit, back to Part 4, simplifying the stands out a bit, but making them more commonplace. Part 6 probably has my favorite stand lineups, purely on how bullshit hacks everyone gets in that series. White Snake is somehow one of the weakest stands in that part. So White Snake, I agree with the sentiment that, like, in a combat scenario, it's probably one of the weakest stands in the whole thing, but its ability to work, what it does is insane. Again, it's so fucking strong for that. People do not understand King Crimson at all. No, King Crimson is one of the most complex concepts to exist for a base kit villain. This is the point that needs to be made, is like, if you were to compare it to, like, D4C is simpler-ish to explain than King Crimson, but D4C Love Train is more complex to explain than King Crimson. King Crimson is a weird one. And it's also why a lot of people misinterpret, like, how the Requiem arrow works, right? Because I'll always stand by this. The Requiem arrow, like, the arrows work based on destiny and probability and stuff like that, right? So, the reason why King Crimson could never actually obtain the Requiem arrow in the end is because he had avoided destiny. That was the point. His power is to avoid destiny. He had avoided his destiny so much so that destiny fate had to take a heavy-handed approach in giving its powers to Golden Experience, giving Golden Experience Requiem, having the ability to set fate back to 0 to ensure an outcome, or to remove an outcome from occurring. To counteract the concept of fate avoidance, you need to basically stop the scenario that avoids fate from occurring, bringing it back to null. There's also the reason why the on-death effect from Golden Experience is what it is. Golden Experience Requiem's on-death effect is Diovala catching up on all the deaths that he avoided by avoiding fate constantly. That is why that fight's so cool to me. Is because, like, it's not technically, again, Giorno is never actually the driving force. It's Bucciarati and Fate. Those are the two actual driving forces against Diovala. And that's why that's so fucking good. Because, so again, this comes back to another argument that people get confused with. The concept of fate in JoJo's. Because fate works very specifically. Fate means an event must occur. There are certain things that must occur eventually. The problem is, by avoiding an event occurring in JoJo's, you expedite what the outcome will be. Right? So what I mean by like that is there is a better example of it than King Crimson in the actual same part, which is The Rock. Was it Rolling Stone, I think is the name of it, right? Which was one of the characters knew that they were going to die. They saw that The Rock was going to kill them, basically. And they did everything they could to avoid that fate. And in the end, they do, but in the process, they then expedite how bad it will be by then proceeding to make it so they would die and a lot of other people would die. Diovala was destined to win. No, that's the point. Diovala wasn't destined to win. Diovala, by his birth alone, he should not exist. That's the point. Diovala was born in a situation where he should not exist. So from the beginning, he has broken the rules of what destiny and fate are. So therefore, he should never win. He should never have lived to begin with. He should never have gotten to where he is. He has always been breaking the rules of fate and everything to get to where he is. So therefore, he could never win because he shouldn't be allowed to have ever gone there. Impromptu JoJo Yap stream. Dude, I love JoJo's because, like, it is so overly complex that no matter who you are, you can come at it with a different opinion and it still feel right. That's the point. That's why it's so fun. But, like, these are things that, like, are pretty objective with how that works. What appears in his hair is what destiny pulls towards. So what appears in his hair is the events that should occur. And that's why it broke at the end. Why Epitaph broke at the end is because it showed the future, it didn't show fate. Yeah, like, G fixed how fate should go. That's the point, is like, it reset to a point where the inevitability of what was going on with Diovala couldn't occur because it shouldn't occur. So it was, again, it's fate. You could argue Golden Experience Requiem isn't actually Giorno's power, it's fate's power. That's what's so cool about that to me. Is it's not him that's in power. There's a reason why Requiem actually has its own mind as well. And it's external to thing. We know most Requiem stands kind of have a personality of their own. But again, we also know stands have a personality of their own sometimes as well, strong enough to completely work against their user. As an example, Wonder of You. Wonder of You is an independent stand that's able to work completely separate to its user. To be fair, also, Wonder of You is bullshit that's powerful. Like, it's the beauty as well, is like, Wonder of You could potentially be Golden Experience Requiem. Theoretically. Not guaranteed. Again, it's the answer that Golden Experience Requiem is the most cheat spell of all of the stands. To date, purely because go fuck yourself. But it's also why, like, I love, whenever someone argues, like, this character from another form of media versus Giorno, who would win? And everyone goes, oh, Giorno wins. Like, no. Giorno just means that, like, at best, it's a tie. That's it. Like, if you've got a character, like, from Dragon Ball Go versus him, all that Giorno does is he means you cannot kill him. You cannot beat him. That is all that an Experience Requiem does. And there are ways to counteract it. We have seen with Eyes Over Heaven. Eyes Over Heaven indicated that you can overwrite that power. Because, again, to reset to zero, the event needs to occur. I know this is really stupid, and I know this is completely off topic with stuff, but it's like, the point is that it needs to reset to zero from the point of occurrence. So, the problem is, it can force a draw but not necessarily win, yes. The problem is that with the world over heaven rewrites rewrites the rules of what it punches. It's a little bit more complex, but that's probably the easiest way to explain the core power of it. Which is why when it punched Golden Experience Requiem, it doesn't reset to 0, because GR can't reset because it's been removed from its rules. It can no longer undo the events because it no longer has that rule that says that it can undo events. So fucking stupid. Point is, it just goes to show, like, if you have an ability to overwrite rules of reality, you can overwrite GR. But if you don't have rules for that, then it just forces a draw guarantee. Okay, let me correct that a little bit, actually. There is an argument made, and this is true, is that it requires intention, if I remember correctly. GR, I believe, requires intention of cause and effect. So, like, if you would do something against it by intention, it could do, it reverts it. If it is done unintentionally, so if I just blew up the planet as like a DBZ villain, whatever, I just blew up the planet from outer space, that wouldn't necessarily trigger it. Anyway, let's fucking play the game that's in front of us. I swear to God. Is that mid? Oh my God, it's JoJo's. It's mid. No. After having a yap for that long, I call it mid. Good Lord.
Mid? Stay on your toes. I have a bad feeling about this place.
I think the planet destruction with Giorno on the planet would trigger GR. It's one of those ones that, like, I don't think we have an absolute ruling. We've been talking about this for almost an hour. Yeah. I know, right? I love that. It's good.
I have a bad feeling about this place. Oh, fuck books! I can't read!
Oh shit, hi. Hey, Efred, what do you do? You can deathclaw this guy? I mean, I don't have anyone to deathclaw. That's the problem. No one has blue magic enabled right now.
Soon the master seal will be blown wide open.
Alright, well, he's dead, I guess. I guess he was a mini-boss less than an actual boss. Learned Magic Hammer. Nice. Time Magic level 5 has been mastered, Spellblade level 4 has been mastered. That's pretty good. I was just bored, so I wanted to go to a boss fight, I'll be honest. Because we do need to still get the death effect. Death level 5. So we just need to do one more fight and then we can get it. Alright. So when do you guys want me to do like a JoJo's like discussion stream? Where I go through all of the stuff in JoJo's and do hyper-analysis mode for it.
What's the strongest stand in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Tune in to find out.
Okay, that's 2 characters level 20 now. So now we need to hit level, need to find page 64. I don't really want to use the tech here because I'm gonna have to have one of my characters, or 2 of my characters fucking die. Just gonna go back a little bit, see what I can find. Hey! It's your boy! Immediately finds page 64. We're fucking good now. I'm just gonna be lazy and get through this fight. We'll be fine. Learned level 5 death. Fucking hell. Just give yourself blue magic and watch magic happen. That's a good point. We could just kill shit now. I'm not gonna lie, there is a part, almost everything is vulnerable to death claw. I just need to hope this dude doesn't start spamming their fucking thing, because I'll actually just die to them. Because 3 of my team members are fucking multiples. Alright, so... Who are we putting as blue mage then? Do we put fucking... give me 6 more AVP and I'll switch it over. Fuck it. Deathclaw sets an enemy's HP to 1. Yeah, no, I did read the ability. It is pretty spicy. Oh, god damn it! God fucking damn it, I knew it was gonna fucking happen. I knew it. I fucking knew it was gonna happen. Ah, shit! I'd be scared of that dude now. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What's worse as well is that there is no way I'm gonna get the others to level up before Faris levels to 20. So I actually kind of need to speedrun the rest of this content in this area so I can get the fuck out. So I don't fight that thing anymore. Like, legitimately might actually have to be how I play this. Are you glad you killed Faris now? I mean, Faris has died so many fucking times. Faris has been a bit more of a floor tank than I don't like. To be fair, Faris also is currently a Geomancer in the front line, so yeah. I want you to hit me before learning the true horror. I mean, it's I want you to hit me so I don't have to get hit by it again. Just Deathclaw him. Yeah, I mean, duh, but... It's just the question of, like, who do I want to do that to? I want Faris to get, like, the last few, because Faris is, what, 6 points away from getting to level 2 Geomancer? But I feel like I should just switch it anyway. At least for now, it's probably just the correct thing to do. What do I want to give you then? What do I give you? Doesn't really matter. Chakra? Just as an alt heal? Oh, fuck it. There's just nothing there that's really useful. And just give him blue magic? You wanna, okay. You wanna know why that idea is really stupid? So let's just go quickly to Geomancer, alright? So let's select things. Tell me something. Where is blue magic? Ah, you just clicked. There you go. No character has anything but learn. That's why I've not got doing that. I need blue magic to be leveled up more. That's why I'm just gonna like, I can do this. Do this until I get blue magic, then I can move on from having learn on them and work from there. This is why you grind blue mage instead of monk? Yeah, but also fucking monk gave me a lot of player levels, which has put me probably a little bit further ahead than I'm supposed to be in some regards. I assume you'll probably be coming in here at like level 14 to 15. I don't think you're supposed to be here at level 20. Maybe you will. Either way. I mean, again, I think you've given the false assumption. I didn't grind monk, I used monk. Just happened to get levels because of that. Monk's still fucking incredibly strong. I'm glad I used it. Got me through a lot of fucking areas that it probably shouldn't have.
Huh? I told you not to bother me when I'm reading.
God damn it, I hate that voice already.
Don't tell me you were engrossed in that book the whole time. What whole time?
To a knife, yeah. No, I gotta do a different voice for you. What am I gonna do for your voice? It's gonna be stupid, though.
Actually, now that you mention it, I did hear some rustling behind me. Was that you?
Cool, like full nerd energy. The moment you got Summoner, you could blitz any random encounter. The moment I got Shiva in Summoner, I could blitz any random encounter. Shiva's insane. Shiva's still like some of my highest DPS. Do Beavis and Butthead? Oh god, can I do Beavis and Butthead? It's been too long since I've fucking heard them is the problem. Like... Louise. It's been too long, I think. Yeah, it's a bit off.
You've gotta be kidding.
Hey, a bit strange, a strange bird, this one.
Whatever. Guess it's time to go back, huh? You guys coming or what? I know a shortcut.
Sounds more like Squidward, fuck.
Squillium!
There you are! Mid, you're alright!
Thank you for finding Mid.
Thank goodness you're safe! Huh? You came to save me?
God damn, his voice keeps changing every dialogue.
I don't know what I needed to be saved from, but it was nice of you all the same. Oh yeah, look at this.
My girlfriend used to call me.
I found this amazing book about clarinets. Check it out. I bet with this method we could use the fire-powered ship get the powered Check it out. I bet with this method we could get the fire-powered ship moving. I've got to tell Grandpa Sid about it right away.
Sid?
Oh, you know him? He's my grandfather. Grandpappy's awesome. When he gets absorbed in his research, he's unstoppable. He never gives up until he's found a solution.
Hey, maybe that's how he was in the past. But now...
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, he sure is acting like he's given up now.
What? He would never do that.
Wait, Mid. Is his name gonna be Mid, man? I'm on this side now. God damage in. Pick a lane. You'll fucking keep swapping sides like a little... You think it's just okay to do that? Oh, I should probably put you in the fucking back line. Fuck it. Let's do this. It's funny. I mean, I guess I could just do this instead. It's just cheaper to do. Single target though. Of course you, by the way, get fucking blinded. You dumbass. Oh, hey there, son. How's it going? Okay, fine. I mean, it's on you for not picking a side. God, if that fucking hit, that's kind of funny. I should probably take this fight a little seriously. I don't know, dude. This dude's kind of kicking ass fast. There's no way he's susceptible to death, is he? This thing gives you something? Oh, don't say that. Now I don't want to kill it. I'm assuming it was that. Now I need to not die. Okay. I think I just lose, yep. Does bards have two-handed? Should do. I don't think I've put a shield on them. May have auto-equipped a shield at some point. We can see. Yeah, it auto-equipped the shield at some point. There we go. That fixes it. Let's see. Not great. Felt like death, but hey, off work till Wednesday because of it. I mean, you've got, like, days off because of Kings and shit as well, so it's not too bad, I guess. You can actually kill X-Death with level death if your old timings work out. Interesting. Okay, now that the team's redone, whoops, didn't need to go back in here. Let's go try and fucking trigger that goddamn Chimera. Because, like, I've seen it a couple of times, and I'm pretty sure now that we've actually got the correct build, we can kill it after we get the trigger. Cool. Okay. I gotta do this a little seriously. God fucking damn it! Honestly, I'm just gonna fucking cycle it. This is the best it's gonna get. Is Buzz got learn on instead of two-handed? Might do. That was a waste. We got there. Got Aqua Breath. Yeah, learn on instead of two-handed. That would have also explained it. That would explain why it would have autoed to inefficient. Tis fine. It's fine. I'm gonna make the fight harder on myself. It's fine. One shots every desert enemy. Yeah, that's pretty good then. Alright, let's heal up. It'd be nice if Faris wasn't a fucking floor tank. To be fair, fucking Faris I think's still frontline, right? Yeah. I may need to fix that. Formation. You go to the back, buddy. How much mana does that cost though? 38 mana, jeez. I mean, it may be a one-shot to everything in an area, but like, that's still nearly 40 mana per attack when I have 140 mana available to me? Ooh, I need to get some levels. You go blue magic on multiple characters? I know. It's just at this point in time, that's not kind of what I want to do. So what I talked about at the very end of last stream is kind of my intention at this point is probably to give Lena Time Magic, Black Magic, and White Magic, and Galoof Summoner White Magic and Time Magic. Those are my priorities at this point. Is by having those all universal usable with those two, that means I can kind of use Faris as a flex pick and keep Bartz as a very high damage orientated melee carry. When something smells, it's usually the Bartz. Exactly. But that's my intention, because I want Faris to basically be my testing out for like Geomancer, getting those levels up, testing out for Beastmaster, because I kind of want to try that one out, because that looks fucking funny. Trying out Berserker, potentially. Trying out, like, Thief and Ninja a bit more. Just seeing where it all leads. So Faris I expect to always be kind of on the weak side. Whereas, like, Galoof and Lena need to be highly flexible, is my intention. Time Magic currently universally is 5 Cleanses impure information from itself. I mean, that's the official name for him, too. They wanted him to be called Bart. I don't know why. White magic is at level 4. Summoner is at level 4. So I assume once these two level up, they get their, the level of their thing up, they probably can be used universally. Without any detriment. It's the main thing. And it means I can start leveling them up in further classes. Because, like, I just want to have access to most things. Like, having access to black magic, time magic, and white magic on Lena, it just sounds really useful. Having access to summoner, white magic, and time magic on Galoof means that, again, I can flex around the way that I do my build a lot with that. And then I'll probably do a little bit of flex stuff with Faris as well to just get like time magic and maybe white magic in there as well. But I can focus up blue magic for a fair bit to keep Faris always relevant regardless of what class their set is. I think that's not a wrong way to do it. Chakra is probably like worthwhile just leaving at as well. Because, like, that's just basically a way of keeping Faris alive when everything else here is just really not that useful. Counter is probably the best one here. And that's saying a lot. Black magic is a couple good debuffs, but blue magic is better at that, and blue magic can toss rods anyway. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that sentiment, and it's probably one of those things that, like, later on, I'll definitely get blue magic leveled up on everyone. But it's hard to disagree with the idea of white magic being high level and time magic being high level on multiple characters. Especially if it's done early enough. It means that I don't have to worry about it, and it's stuff that will always be relevant. Like, no matter what build you do, having access to time and white magic is probably necessary. And the fact that I'm going to retain keeping Bart as a melee, like, carry, once Spellblade gets high enough level, I'd probably swap them to something else just to get, like, some levels and other stuff. I don't know. I'll need to make sure I have good DPS at the time if I try and do that though. With Mighty Guard and White Wind. I mean, again, I'm not disputing that potentially, but I don't know that, alright? Like, you're giving me a lot of arguments of, oh, you should do this. It's like, yeah, but I also don't know. There's a reason why I'm using Faris as an experiment point. Faris is where I test out everything. And I would like to try builds as much as I can. Even if it means I'm going to have to sit there for ages doing a lot of ability point leveling. Because surely, like, some areas later on are going to have a better access to ability point grinds. Even if it means I have to do it off stream or something like that. Put it through Ranger for rapid fire? I'll see. I don't even think I have Ranger yet, so, you know. Don't spoil me too much for stuff, I will say that. Like, I'm always down to hear, like, some stuff to improve upon, but, like, keep it kind of, I will say this now, kind of try and keep it a little bit more relevant to the area we're at. I can get your excitement, but I've not played this game before, right? Telling me too much about, like, this is what will happen. It's like, I mean, what's the point of playing then, right? I'm always down for some spoilers, but there's a limit. need to go on to probably the ship, is what I need to do. Good God. Okay, yeah, Ifrit's an example of that. We're probably more than fine now. Damn, I can really walk out here, huh? I'm gonna steer the ship. No one in here? Still no relevancy for that map there. Oh, there's still fights down here, apparently. I think I need to switch back to Shiva. He's in town, I think? Potentially. That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. There were some buildings that were a thing. Oh, yeah, because I doubt that they're gonna want me to go through an entire dungeon again. Like, I was just kind of seeing if there was, like, a speed route, if there was a fast route that it indicates, like, probably here. This is looking for Sid? Yeah, I think it is looking for Sid. Oh, here's a room I never went into anyway. So no reason not to just grab this quickly. Turns out I didn't explore everywhere. Good to know. And it was an elixir. Yeah, it's because we went up that area. So that's a different thing. Okay. We'll head into town and try and look around then. Diamond dust. Are summoners just stand users? Oh my god, summoners are persona users, actually. The question is, what kind of persona is it? Is it Persona 5? I think it's more Persona 5, really, right? If we were to compare it to a Persona. I can't say shit for Persona 4, though, so, you know, maybe it's Persona 4. Oh god, fucking what was it that I was playing recently? It was fucking Star Rail had a goddamn, Persona 5 reference that fucking had me belly aching laughing for a bit. And like, the characters played along with it too, which fucked me up. Because it had like a joke where you could say something like, what did you do? Did you, are you getting your heart stolen or something like that by the Phantom Thieves? And like the character's like, I don't think I've done anything corrupt to warrant such a thing. I fucking lost it. There's so many fucking shitposts in Star Rail, I don't know what's real anymore. To be fair, I do need to finish catching up on the story, because I have been spoiled for it, and it looks really fucking good, so I want to stop getting spoiled for it and actually go experience it myself. Probably this place? No, that's just talking about the Chimera in the desert. Alright, maybe the bar? Or the tavern, sorry? Ooh, piano. Piano skill leveled up. Fuck yeah. Yep, alright, sits upstairs. Sid! Mid isn't here?
Hey, come on, man. Pull yourself together. Leave me alone. Don't waste your time on a worthless old lump like me.
Grandpa!
Mid? Ouch, Mid, stop that. What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You give up. You never give up. Never. Never give up. Never surrender.
That's a reference a lot of y'all probably are too young for.
Mid.
You always told me not to be afraid of failing. You told me that if you mess up, you have to start over and try again. What happened to that?
Mid. Just try again. Mid, you're absolutely right.
Of course I am.
It's not over. The Earth Crystal is still out there.
Yeah, but where?
Oh god, what is your voice again?
Yeah, but where?
That I don't know. But we've got to find it and protect it. And to do that,
We need the fire-powered ship.
yes. We need to get the ship moving again, but without the crystal.
Way ahead of you, Grandpa. Just look at this.
Mid, why did you take this up? I see. Like that. Nice work, Mid. This could do it. Alright, let's get to work.
Yeah.
I fucking don't know what I'm doing anymore. These voices, man.
We'll show, Squilliam.
There's no loot in these barrels, is there? Also, I feel like that place was set up to be like an izakaya. I guess we go over to the boat if we weren't fucking attacked. Diamond Dust. I think that's what led on to the JoJo's joke, is I kept fucking saying, I fucking thought about saying Diamond Dust in like the very broken English style that JoJo's does. Oh boy, now my entire team dies to level 5 death. Let's go! Get team wiped.
Out of the way.
You have to excuse Mid, he's all fired up. We'll take care of the ship, you just sit tight.
Well, I guess now is a reason to come into this room.
Galoof, what's wrong?
Yeah, you don't look even stranger than usual.
Galoof, are you alright?
My head. It was like I could almost remember.
Grandpa.
Mid.
Grandpa!
Krill.
Krill? Okay.
Ouch, Mid. Stop that. What are you doing?
Child? Yeah. Can make that child an orphan all over again. I swear to God. You want literal child? Wait, give me a second. There you go, child. Did someone say child? I had to find the button for it. Takes a moment because it's in like a folder. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I should probably switch back to having, where is it? This thing. There we go. I turned it off at one point, and ironically enough, next stream's the one that is going to turn it off again. There you go, child playing game.
What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up, never!
Oh, hey, knock it off.
Silly old fool.
Really? Oh, fuck.
Galoof, what's happening?
Did you remember something? Oh.
I'm not from this world. I came here in a meteorite sent from another world. Because the evil we'd sealed away 30 years ago was beginning to reawaken. I came here to stop it.
Evil is reawakening.
That's right. And a terrible evil at that. The Dark Warlock X-Death. We named him X-Death because, you know, he killed people. You'd be surprised at how simple our naming was. No doubt about it. The power of the fortress just converges on this spot. Perfect. We'll use this power to seal X-Death here.
Should would get a bed, Grandpa. Exactly. Oh, I've seen that on the map. Oh god, why is it spinning? Oh yeah, I should probably stop being a child, right? I think I need to press this. There we go. That's how people grow up, is just one day they fucking just press a button and boom. Well, that's at least how anime people work. Anime people don't know how to gradually age. It's jumps.
I came here once before to seal him away 30 years ago.
So, if all 4 crystals are destroyed, then the seal you placed on X's death will be broken.
Right. Oh, my head.
Galoof.
Still, I can't remember clearly. Oh, we can't allow X's death to be revived.
Galoof!
I'm okay. I just fell over. My hip's broken. It's fine.
God damn it.
Oh, I slept like a top.
Wait, if you slept like a top, did your son sleep like a... No, grandson, sorry. Oh god, it reminds me of that one meme. Oh, I fucking skipped that dialogue there. I didn't see it. That one fucking... The news report thing, where it's just like... Oh, fuck, what was it again? It's like, oh, what are you two doing out here? Oh, this is, we're here for Grandpa's birthday, present. It's like, and are you Grandpa? Yes. Yes, I am. And are you birthday present? Oh, Jesus. There is no recovering from that. Oh god, that's a bit of dialogue you should never fucking say.
It's finished. We're so awesome.
Presenting a boat that'll sail without any wind.
Now we have a ship. We can go find the Earth Crystal.
Right, so we're counting on you. We'll return to the Library of the Ancients now.
We should be able to find some more clues there.
If you need anything, make sure to stop by.
Take care of yourselves. We're off. Oh yeah. Protagonist powers. Now I know how to fucking use a ship.
Can I just... Yeah, I can get off where that's cool. Oh, we finally get water fights again. It's been so long. Oh my, a critical attack. You're critically mistaken.
Ah!
Oh. I hate myself more for that than you could ever imagine. Okay, so now we have access to the greater region. So we can go a lot of fucking places, actually. Oh god. Technically, yeah, we have access to everything on the outer circle. We can go back, though. Because now we'll be able to get back to the meteor. Quite easily, in fact. So... Where do we want to go? I kind of want to go check out that crescent island that is in the bottom right. Oh, whoops. I got caught on the fucking bit of land there. There is also an island in the center, but I don't think I can interact with much there right now. Alright. Well, I mean, we're just able to cleave through stuff pretty easily at this point. We're strong. It's fine. Yeah, so that's something there that I assume we're not going to be able to get access to for a while. Like, either world-relating changes need to occur, or... I don't fucking know. Something has to happen for us to be able to get there. It wouldn't be surprising to me that the Earth Crystal gets destroyed and a few mountains disappear. Something like that. God, we are not going to see any changes to anything for our team for a very long time, are we? Like, levels are going to become quite hard to come by, and fucking points are going to become hard to come by as well. This is going to be rough. Because I expect we're not going to save the next crystal. I've played enough Final Fantasies to know that we literally need to have our back to the wall for us to actually be able to, like, progress the end of the game. It's like, the world needs to be ending, so you can actually go like, ah, cool, we're about to save the world. No, we're going to prevent the world from just getting destroyed. No, we need to save it from just that little brink of destruction. Just before it happens. Just before it happens. Right on the edge. If we're not at, fucking 0.01 seconds left on the timer, we've clearly done it wrong. Like, that's the law. Okay, hello random place. Crescent. Oh, I'm not in control.
Not again! It's another quake!
What the crap? The ship! Damn it.
We get a lot of earthquakes on this island. Each one causes a whirlpool from the bay. Don't tell me your ship is sunk into one. Oh, well, aren't you unlucky?
Fuck you.
This island's blessed. Crop growth on their own. Crops grow on their own, and even though it really rains, nothing ever seems to need water. Another good harvest this year. It's all thanks to the fertile soil we have on this island.
I wonder what this is implying. I have no idea.
Gee, look at this water. It really rains here, but this spring just keeps on bubbling up.
My grandpa used to tell me that the rock-like monsters really hate gold hairpins. The fashion world is fickle, huh? So, do we think we know what's probably nearby? I think we know what's probably nearby. Hey, what do you got for me? Fucking nothing. God damn it. What about you? You got anything for me? New shiny weapons. Bow, huh? And a harp. I'm good for now. What are you? Can't complain about that. Tis a bit of an upgrade. I kind of feel like this is the problem when you have like too much stuff going on, is that you start using auto systems, like the optimal. Like, could I go through and probably select better gear? Sure. But like, why? Nothing here? Okay. What about over here? No. Well, clearly I gotta check this place out. Ooh, piano. Nice. Piano skill leveled up. You must be tired from your journey. Here's a good song for you. If you sing it in battle, little by little, your energy will increase. Learned Mighty March. Cast regen on all party members. I mean, that's not bad. It's not great. Regen is definitely not a very potent effect in the early Final Fantasies. In fact, I'll be honest, maybe I'm wrong on this, but like, regen genuinely hasn't been good in any of the games we've played so far. I don't feel. Like, if you were to compare it versus just raw heal effects, it's just actively worse, right? I wonder if I'm wrong on that. Maybe it has been good in one of the games. I'd like to be wrong. Because it just kind of makes me sad if that's the case. Ruins of Ronka on the western continent. What's really weird though is that the artifacts found there are remarkably similar to the ones found on this island. numerous birds born and bred in the forest. Once you mount one, they'll only let you off in a wooded area. Anyway, they're extinct now. I have a feeling that's probably not true. Let's buy some tins. It's good in the PS1 games? Is it? Okay. So yeah, it's ones that I've not played then, right? Like, as of yet, we've not come across a situation where like, any of the games that Regent has felt good at. Oh, hello. Let's do funny. Damn. The fuck is that emote, devil? I can't actually see it correctly. I think I can hover over it in my software either. I can go look at Twitch quickly. Look, it's the problem with the way that my chat is, it's really hard. Yeah, now I can see it now. Yeah, if I go look at the web browser, it's easy to see. It's really tiny on my fucking software. Maybe I need to increase the size of my software's text, because it's just really hard to read sometimes. You know what? I should probably rest, actually. We're kind of low on mana in a few spots. And it's only 10 gold to fucking... Dude, why is inn so cheap in this game? Like, the inn prices change drastically between the games. And it's wild, because I think in the previous one, like, the basic ones were like 100. And it wasn't much, but... I was blankly watching with nothing to say for a while. I mean, you're fine. You don't have to say something. We're homeless? I don't know, it just doesn't make sense that, like, inns are super cheap. Like, yeah, the main character in this, I know, is actually, like, technically homeless. Because they're, like, that was the point, they're a constant traveler.
What the heck? Oh, what the heck is that?
Is that a chocobo? Do you want me to flirt with you more? Oh no, God. Saying the desu at the end there is... made me just get reminded of all the Henya shit at the moment. Well, I say at the moment, it's been a while. Bounce on it, Dayo! Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do when Henya's saying this shit? Bounce on it, Dayo! It's so wild. Like, I just...
He doesn't look like any chocobo I've ever seen.
Whatever it is, I'll catch it. Quack! It's a black chocobo. Oh, that means that they aren't extinct after all. Guess not. I heard black chocobos can fly, so giddy up.
Well, it didn't giddy. Did you break it or something?
Is that a racism counter? Fuck no. I don't condone actual racism, so no.
Hey, not funny, old man. Sounds like it's got something stuck down its gullet.
Crystal shards? Crazy style Dior? Yeah, no. What are all the ones that she has? There's Bounce on it Dior, Crazy style Dior. There's another, like, couple. I'm an avid supporter of fantasy racism. Look, I am a supporter of racism in storytelling as a storytelling technique, because it makes it transformative and understandable to us, an audience, right? It also makes some sense. Like, if you've got orcs versus dwarves or whatever, or dwarves versus elves is probably one of the more famous ones, right? That shit, great. Warhammer Fantasy has a superb racial... Oh, look, Warhammer in general has a great example of how, like, fantasy racism, or racial tensions is probably actually the better way of doing it. Racial tensions can come out really interestingly. Because if you look at how the humans work, the humans are extremely racist. But, like, can you kind of blame them in the circumstance? It's like, fucking anything that, like, extremely xenophobic in that concept makes a lot of sense. Why? Because unlike xenophobia in our context, xenophobia in our context is normally you just being an asshole. Xenophobia in there is how you survive. It's like, oh look, there's a Tyrannid. The non-xenophobe goes up and dies. The xenophobe burns the fucking filth. Xeno scum. Sounds like heresy to me. Yeah. I absolutely adore it and give it, like, the right kind of context. I mean, I'm a big fan of the misinterpretation demon story things, right? Where demons in storytelling for, like, anime, the burn the xeno filth. Yeah. Demons are, like, basically the same as humans. They're just treated differently. There's, like, this form of evil contexting put behind them because of something probably from the past. Which is why I really love, what was the one where it was literally the demon lord had the big busty boobies and she was just like to the hero, hey, thank you for finally turning up, and he's like, cool, I'm about to, and she's like, cool, here's my economic plan to try and, like, bring our nations together. And he's like, I'm sorry, what? And he gives up on being the hero technically to be, like, to actually try and get the Demon Lord's plan to work. And it was a very good story by the end because of a specific speech. And I'll always use it. It was like Yushin or something like that. I hate it when demons are just humans with horns. I like it as a way of creating a story tension point. I like when there is a cultural difference. Like, there is a clearer cultural difference where, like, for example, demons actually have, like, oh, well, we have a power, like, we have a different hierarchy in culture. There's one I saw recently. It was, like, it was literally, I think, just guy gets transported to, was it, he gets scouted by the Demon Lord from, like, the normal world, and he gets, like, brought over as a general for the, like, one of the fucking 5 heavenly generals, or whatever the fuck it is. Point is, he gets brought over to the demon realm. He is a human from another world. And one of the beautiful storytelling arguments in there is that demons see clothing as a bad thing. Right? Like, they want to show as much as possible because their culture is very based in power. And power, like, the more skin showing shows more power stuff and the way that magic works in that. There's a big, like, hierarchy and pride, culturally speaking, in that one. I fucking loved that one. Like, that one was great, because it actually created this really cool situation for a while, where the two characters were struggling to interact, because he would suggest, like, oh, should we get more armor for the demons? Or should we you should teach magic to these groups, so everyone can use it and stuff like that, which is hugely culturally insensitive, but is really reasonable points. And the problem she has is, like, she can't understand their reasonable points because they're so against her culture. And it was about trying to find this this middle ground between it all, and that was really cool. So yeah, like, as Devil said there, it's like, I like when they have a clearer difference in physical appearance and culture. I will agree, when it's just straight up humans with horns, that's a problem. When there's a bit of a cultural difference, and that's the main thing, that's what I like. I mean, there's always the whole thing we see a lot of the time with those storylines where it's like, the demon race is the branding for any demi-human as well. So we see elves sometimes be grouped in there. Anything that's non-human. And that becomes an interesting thing, because now you've got these cultures getting lumped under this term, and one faction trying to fight them constantly. And what does that result in? That's interesting. Again, like, that story I'm talking about, super good for that. Misfits, a Demon King Demon Academy. I fucking love that one, yeah. I like that one because of some of the systems in it, though. But that, again, the one... Let's be honest. The only reason we actually like Misfits, Demon King Academy is because of the main character being, like, the Giga Chad of Giga Chads. It's like, he literally kills someone with his heartbeat, right? And then he keeps resurrecting them over and over again. Until he resurrects them as a sub-demon human hybrid, and which is what they were being, like, super racist against. And it's like, go fuck yourself, now you're like, you're this demi-demon, you are what you hate. I liked that, and it's how you use that matters. But I will agree, there is an element of, like, what is actually the difference? Why is there this, like, dichotomy? It's just magic, texture pack, and government. Yeah, but sometimes that's enough, right? Like, I will openly admit that one's a lot weaker in that concept, but it's made okay by the character you follow. Like, you can't have child born and then go, this is my name, I am the ancient demon lord resurrected. Love the series. Like, yeah, exactly, right? Like, again, that series isn't great, you just watch it because the main character's fucking hysterical. I did dislike the later seasons of it a bit, though. I kind of gave up when it had its, like, mid-season break at one point because of, technical things. I think that was season 2. And I'll be honest, I came back eventually and watched the rest of it, and it was so fucking bad. I just couldn't keep up with, like, enjoying it. The first season's such a good time, though. But it's interesting when you're dealing with that, because, again, when you're dealing with the, like, it is just humans with horns, you are dealing with, like, a very real-world problem there. It's like, it is just a human that looks slightly different. Which is sometimes enough for a lot of things to start from, right? I'm heading off for the night, chow. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. I stopped watching it about that point. Yeah, it just doesn't have the same storytelling, I feel. It's focusing a lot on the wrong things. Because, like, a series like that lives and dies by its side characters, right? And the first season did a really good job of making the side characters super interesting and powering them up nicely. The problem is that there's an inevitability with the post of that content dealing with the world issues, which is the same problem Overlord kind of has sometimes, except Overlord did it a bit better, where it's once you get past a specific point, you have to deal with the world. When you're dealing with the world, it can feel a lot less fun and interesting. Because world building is really, really difficult for a lot of people. because world building is a very different skill than writing well, right? Like, writing characters good, creating interconnected things, all that, great. I love Overlord. I got bored of it eventually, but that's because I got heavily spoiled, like, heavily spoiled by people that actually read it. And it was just really hard for me to bring myself to keep watching. It also kind of was just in an era where there was better power fantasy stories. It's really cool world building. Yes, no, 100%. The charm of Overlord is that it actually has a really good world. Ironically enough, it basically does what Tensura did, but better for the world building, worse for the characters, I would feel. And people might disagree with me on that. Tensura, by the way, Slime Dataken is the other thing that you might know it by, or reincarnated as a slime, right? That series got really world politicsy, and is really cool for that. It did a lot of it interesting, especially when it got certain things involved, and I really liked that. But a lot of people didn't. And especially when the anime came around, there was a section of one of the seasons that was like 3 or 4 episodes of just like sitting in a room talking politics. And a lot of people were not enjoying that. Meanwhile, Overlord can kind of do that, but just better. Which is the big difference between those two. But going back to it, I think Slime Datsukin or Tensura does their inter-character stuff way more interestingly. Like, the actual character-by-character problems is way more intricate and cool in that one than in Overlord. Overlord, its individual characters are a little bit, like, flatter in comparison. To me. Again, they've got different things that make them good. That's how that goes. The story with politic talk, it's okay in the manga, but it just breaks too much in the anime format. Yes, that is something I think is the biggest problem with it, is that there is so much politic talk and so much, like, I did watch to the end of the season where they deal with the the Demon Lord's meeting, right? I watched that in the anime. I'd already read past that in the manga. I read past that quite a bit, and then I stopped reading. I haven't picked it back up. And, like, that discussion took way longer in the fucking manga. But it was really fun. I'm glad they skipped a lot of it in the anime, because it would have slowed it down a lot. But the problem is that a lot of the politic talk that we're talking about in Tensura couldn't have been removed. And that's the problem, is that it doesn't transition to anime format very well, because the problem anime has naturally is that so many of the times adaptations are so stagnant, right? Like, you could basically take them as a panel with the mouth moving, and that's it. Like, their slideshow series. And that's what Tensura suffered from with the politics stuff, is it became a slideshow series for a bit. Tensura suffers miserably when it's a slideshow. It is, like, I don't think anyone will dispute the anime adaptation of Megadon was phenomenal, right? When he first cast Megadon, that actually nailed what needed to be done for that scene in an anime format. Like, the music, everything. Phenomenal scene. So yeah, but again, like, that's another series that deals with, like, politics and racial tensions really interestingly. Is, like, the predisposition of they're monsters, so therefore we shouldn't care. There's also, is it Moonlight Fantasy or something like that, I think is the name of it, which... that series is... I've never read it, I've only watched it, and it's so mixed bag for me. I think I actually did read it at one point. But point is, like, the series... it's got so many good and so many bad parts to it. I could never, like... the bad just outweighed the good to me a little too often. I think the story was too fragmented, and it would show too many different perspectives. That was an issue. Anyway,
Hey, the explosion of the castle must have sent him flying over here.
And 'cause he swallowed them, he couldn't fly.
Okay, so we're getting 2 more classes, maybe? Resting within the shard, a warrior spirit, bard, ranger. Oh, there you go.
Oh, they're sticky.
Oh, but maybe now he'll be able to fly.
And now we can travel a lot of places with this. How limited are we with this? Not very. I assume you can't mountain pass. What? Okay, no. Wait, I need to just point something out, and I think I can point it out very quickly and easily. Wait, so this chocobo can fucking mountain pass, right? I'm gonna place you here. Oh, hey, look, it's this dude. How long will this fight go on? There we go. A dragon? A wind dragon can't mountain pass? You've got to be shitting me. So, not tall mountain, but normal mountain. Fuck this. That's stupid as fuck. Batbird can go wherever it pleases. Clearly it can. What a fucking choice to make. Like, you could make an argument that maybe it's still ill? I guess is the argument, maybe? I'm almost at a loss for words, actually. Like, genuinely. Like, this could go over ocean, long period. What the fuck? Last time we had access to fucking black chocobos, they could only cross, like, low water at best. They couldn't do mountains, they couldn't do high water either. Or, like, deep water. That's fucking wild of a choice to make. That feels so weird. I really don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. That feels very strange to me as a choice. But hey, why not? Fuck it, sure. Alright, shit. Yeah, it's... I love how small comparatively this is. Like, I'm trying to reach up! Ah! At least I don't cover up as much information this way. If I ever need to show what's behind me, I'll just turn into a child. There we go. Pressing the wrong buttons. It's fine. What do I want to do? Okay, I should probably read the new one. So we've got Ranger, nature-loving archers who can call on wildlife for aid in battle. Oh, shit. Okay. And then... Bard. Musicians who dulcel tones soothe savage beasts or kill them. I'm fucking sorry? That's a little violent. Oh, we can soothe the beast. Or we can kill it. Fucking murder it. Sure, why not? Okay. Okay, I have a question. And this will be a question that, like, I don't want an answer to. Do you think Galuf is his wife still alive? You know why I'm asking this? I have a fear that it is because we know Galuf's gonna die. We've been spoiled by the Final Fantasy reveals for Magic, right? We're pretty sure Galuf's gonna die. Does that mean that I might potentially have the inevitability of causing an orphan to be created? Because I swear to God, I do not want to bring that fucking counter back up. It's gotta be fine. Like, maybe the thing that we were seeing was, like, the child 30 years ago. So, like, the child's no longer a child, so they can't be an orphan. It's fine. It's fine. I just believe. Just believe, Malif. Just believe that you're not gonna create another orphan. Just believe. The important things. Oh, Galuf has no evasion, by the way. Neither does Lena. Oh, is evasion shield only? Wait, is evasion shield? Okay, weird. I mean, my defense stats are really fucking terrible across the board. I am hyper reliant on just raw stat push through. Which is probably not gonna work long term. Oh, also, I just looked over there. Acquired jobs, 17 out of 22, and abilities learned 7 out of 74. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Like, we've almost, so we're missing 5 jobs. So yeah, we probably get another 5 jobs off the next crystal exploding. I mean, no, we would never. The crystal was gonna save it. It's pretty fine. It's gonna be fine. But we're like 10% of the way with the abilities learned on, like, at least on Bart's at least. You're on 4. You're on 9 at least. Okay, Faris has got something going for them, which is that they have a little bit more the abilities learned. Oh, I just gotta, like, sit down at some point. I wonder. Okay, I'm going to Google very quickly and ensure I don't look at anything that could be a spoiler. Final Fantasy V ABP farm. I'm gonna look very quickly. You 1 to 2, each encounter, but there are a few outliners. Oh god, there is a maximum amount of everything. Okay. So that's the thing. Has some useful ability points, whatever. I saw something that could be spoilerish. I'm gonna not look properly at it. Map 1. Okay. What a cheater Googler you are. I know, right? I'm the worst. I'm just curious, and I saw something. I'm gonna check out that area, see if I have access to it or not. I just saw a location on the map to look at. We do not have access to it. This here is exactly where it was indicating. Because apparently there's like battles in there that award the amount that we need. Or award like 5. Which is, again, we want as much as possible. What is this area even at level? Sort of expectation. Bio Soldier. I don't like the fact that my first fight with him is a back fight. It's not bad. But I don't like the fact that the first fight's a back fight. I don't like back fights. It's just, either they do fuck all for me, or they just make my fight worse. Oh look, that's some bombs. Two balls and a long lizard? Wow. Don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, there was a little town down here. I kinda wanna go check it out. But yeah, I wanted to ask, Devil, you're probably one of the better ones to ask for this anyway. I've asked this in the past, and I'm kind of just curious about it again. If I was to change stream times and schedule up at all, what would you like to see? Because I'm kind of thinking of doing some research around that. But I just want to see, like, I mean, you guys matter more than the research I would do, right? Welcome to Jakul! Jakul. The people of this village are descended from the ancient Rokards. Sounds like a big deal, don't it? The shop here sells weapons and armor that were excavated from the caves into the north. Ooh, is there a piano in here? We need to level up the piano. There's a piano. The current time fits me. Maybe like an hour or something like that earlier would be good. Yeah, that's what I'm probably thinking. Because I think I've said this before. The reason why the time is what it is now is because when daylight savings came through, it got moved by 2-hour difference. So if I was to stay at 8 AM, which was what I was doing, I would be 2 hours later than I would be before. Okay. One more time. But I could try and, like, nudge to an hour earlier. I wouldn't be against that. Because, like, watching at the current times. Yeah, like, that's the thing, is I expect that I don't change anything substantially. I would definitely be interested in nudging to, like, an hour earlier, though. I'm down for that. I need to, like, reorganize myself a little bit for that. I'll say that now. Because I can't just do that all of a sudden. I do like how interconnected some of the shops are, by the way. Kind of cool. Ooh, coral sword. Bow, three-pronged lance infused with the power of lightning. Do we want to? I mean, okay, sure, whatever. There we go. Connected shops makes life easier. It's not even just that it makes life easier, it makes the world feel more connected as well. Like, by a gameplay standpoint and a game design standpoint, I think it's a really great tool for giving the player, like, a better feeling for things. Like, it feels like things flow better in general. It feels like, again, the world is lived in. Because let's be honest, if you're in a world like this and you're given an opportunity to get a place, you would definitely pick, like, a place that you can get with another thing to just reduce the rent cost, right? That's very common with things. And, like, the way these towns are laid out now, like, this layout here, it used to be super flat with them, then they started to doing tiering. This is a great example of a fun tier for, like, how this is done. Because this is 3 levels. It doesn't feel really bad. But, like, the way that the tavern went into the shop is amazing. I love that. Because it's like, you come in here, you go up the stairs here. This makes sense, right? Especially knowing that, like, this tavern's probably where a lot of adventurers come to end their day. Like, they might need to stop by and grab some stuff or put in an order first, come up here. And the fact that I can, like, go through that rationale of seeing it is kind of nice. It also means, like, down here they can have access to, like, the storage for the tavern. I sell weapons, he sells armor, we bought one building and split the rent cost while combining shops for better profit. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's something you're like, yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. The fact that these guys are further back as well, you could make an argument, oh, they're further back because, like, let's be honest, if someone are gonna come and get stuff from them, they're gonna go and get stuff from them. It's not something that they need to advertise aggressively. Same with, here with the shop here. Like, it's not as bad of a case scenario if they don't, like, advertise with the magic, because it's probably not something that everyone needs, so it's a bit out the ways. Whereas the tavern, the inn, and the accessory shops are all at the front. I mean, fuck, the inn's right here. And it's really fun that I can actually sit here and think like that sort of stuff. They say you can hear weird sounds coming from the ground on Crescent Island. Freaky. Yeah, so it's very clear Crescent Island is where the Earth Crystal is somehow. Or something to do with it. I don't know. I just feel like I'm gushing over a very minor detail that I think is very, very gorgeous to acknowledge, in terms of design decision. Right? I mean, fuck, even the fact that there's 5 beds here, right? Even gameplay-wise, the fact that you might never use this 5th bed, it tells you a lot more about the world than having always the 4 beds thing, right? I don't know. It's nice to, like, think about for a bit. At least for me. You can start seeing, like, a very conscious effort to, in the world building and world design that, is developing throughout these games. Wow, okay, I am not leveled enough for dealing with that unless I actually take, like, could I fought that actively? Sure, but, like, goddamn. Those bio soldiers, if I don't get ahead of them, they kill me. I think maybe switching from Shiva to Ifrit might change that fight. It's a concern to me if I'm not strong enough for certain things, though, at this point. Bad ability points from that, actually. Dude, how did I get 2 ability points from stuff that falls over for, like, nothing? Wait, what? Oh, I see. I see. I'm just gonna let this kill me. I didn't stand a fucking chance. What the fuck was that? I think that's an elite enemy of the area, right? So I just can't kill that thing. Interesting. I guess that's why these enemies are super easy to kill. Is like, there is a thing here that can just wipe me the fuck out. That's interesting. Yeah, these dudes, there was 20 damage and it died. Interesting. I'm getting a guaranteed, like, 2 points from them. So this is, I'm assuming, gonna move back that way. Yeah. So I can leave. Oh, okay. There's a lot going on there. I don't think I'm gonna do that cave right now. It's actually kind of funny how, like, Final Fantasy originally was basically just a D&D campaign, right? And it's really funny to me to think about how, like, how many D&D campaigns do you think are inspired now by Final Fantasy games? Or, like, foundationally feel a lot like a really beginner Final Fantasy game. Right? A lot, yeah, like, it's kind of funny to think about. Because I think if you took every Final Fantasy we've played so far, all of them would be pretty solid, like, D&D campaigns to an extent. And in fact, playing them in order would be a really good way of teaching people rules and how to play. Early ones, it's more focused on getting the mechanics right than about the story. Later ones become a lot more story-orientated because now you've got the assumption of how you would use mechanics, and now you're getting more unique mechanics that interact weirdly with each other. I have a book called Fabula Ultima, and it's a full TTR about on a Final Fantasy game system. That's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Basically Final Fantasy, but on pen and paper. Ooh. But yeah, like, I think that would be a really funny thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just play Final Fantasy, but with D&D. Just as a joke at itself. It's like, it's fucking Spider-Man pointing me. Like, it's like, what came first? Send a pic on Discord of the cover? Fuck yeah, thank you. I definitely want to have a look into it. To be fair, I still want to get the, Konosuba one. The Konosuba TTRPG. Because I think that would be a really fun one to play. I think I might call it here for today. Oh shit, that looks pretty cool actually. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for today, because I'm just feeling a little tired, as well as, okay, before we finish, yeah, almost 4 hours as well is kind of the big thing. Before we finish, I do want to go through something really quickly. I gotta make a video about this. I'm gonna probably spend a few hours this weekend making a video about this for the other channel, because this is about the game dev stuff. This weekend, all things going well, I should have a massive big boost in the dev testing stuff done, and we can start making core things again, like exactly core systems. So I'm not going to give a hard number, but we're now at a point where if things go well for the next few weeks, we should be able to get back to where we were in like months time, a few months time. And by the time we get back to where we were, we're also just going to be ahead by nature. We should be able to do a Steam release by then. So I'm now going to start getting to a point where you're going to see massive changes to decisions made to how the game works to accommodate a lot of the cleanup that I've done. I don't think I'm going to have everything implemented before Monday's stream, but I do think it's important to acknowledge that, like, I have been spending a lot of hours making notes looking up systems and functionality to improve things to make the game feel a lot better. I've been looking at other games, how they do things, what can I learn, what can I adapt from these. I've gone through and finally done a big massive push of it all. The game looks fairly basic right now, but it's all of the core functionality is there for being able to move around. The weapons are almost ready to be done. That's gonna be what I'm doing this weekend, is I'm gonna be moving to get weapons, items, abilities, level up, and like enemies starting to get done correctly, which is why I'm saying like this is how far along we are. Once that's in, you can probably acknowledge the fact that like what else really needs to be done once we've got all of that in is we just need to bring up the quality again and do some improvements. So, to those that are on the Discord, let me know any characters you would like for me to be trying to start nudging higher on the list, or any characters that are currently out that you think are not quite where you want them to be. I have a lot of changes in mind. I have a couple of characters that I have written down that aren't actually on any of the lists. I've got anywhere like Fauna and Zentrea kits have been done up. Changes to Juniper, Kason. I have changes to Merryweather, to Vox, to Aura, to Fuamoko, to Mel, to Neurosama, to Apricot and Fubuki, which are also just still in design phase. I have a lot of changes coming forward very, very soon that I'm just going to be working through all of that, getting numbers right and getting functionality going. So this is why I'm saying like now is probably a good time to let me know characters to like look out for. I'm probably going to post my current list of characters over on that Discord. Let me know. So aside from that though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You're awesome. Stay awesome. And I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.